Have you ever hosted a successful webinar and thought this could be so much more? Imagine turning that one-time event into a fully fledged online course, one that generates passive income for years to come. In this video, I will show you how to transform your webinar into a profitable evergreen course, step by step. Hi and welcome to Passion Wealth. This is the place where we help people just like you turn their passions into online profitable courses. I know firsthand how powerful webinars can be and how challenging it feels to scale that success into something bigger. Today, I will show you exactly how to take your webinar to the next level. Let's dive in. Webinars are incredible tools. They let you share your expertise, grow your audience, and even earn income. But let's be honest, they're time consuming. And once they're done, they're done. You might have spent weeks preparing for that 1 hour session that's just now collecting dust on your hard drive. Sounds familiar? The truth is, your webinar deserves a longer shelf life. And your audience deserves the flexibility to learn at their own pace. The good news, repurposing your webinar into an online course isn't just possible, it's easier than you might think. And no, you don't need fancy tech skills or months of work to make it happen. So if you've been unsure where to start, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to recreate a course that works for you 24/7. Here's what we're covering today. First, I will show you how to find the golden nuggets in your webinar content. Next, we will map out a course structure. And finally, I will share tips of repurposing your content with minimal effort. Plus, I will introduce tools to make the process simple and stress-free. Sounds good? Let's jump in. The first step is identifying the gold in your webinar. Watch your recording and look for key lessons that spark the most engagement. Ask yourself, which parts generated the most questions during the Q&A? Where did your audience interact the most in the chat? From there, break your webinar into 3 to 5 main themes. Think of these as your course modules. For example, if your webinar was about personal branding, your modules could look like this. 1. Defining your brand. 2. Building a visual identity. And 3. Growing your online presence. This approach ensures your course is focused, organized, and actionable. Once you have your modules, it's time to add layers to them. Each module should have bite-sized lessons, ideal from 5 to 10 minutes long. They're short enough to hold attention but still packed with value. For example, under the module Defining Your Brand, your lessons could include Lesson 1, Identifying Your Core Values, Lesson 2, Crafting Your Brand Story, and Lesson 3, Targeting Your Ideal Audience. See how breaking it down makes it easier to follow? And don't forget, outline clear objectives for each module. What should your students know or achieve by the end of this section? Here is where the magic happens. Repurposing your webinar content. If you have a recording, use it for certain lessons. Just trim it into smaller sections to fit your course structure. For example, if your webinar had a 20-minute segment on crafting your brand story, edit that segment into a standalone lesson. Then add a short intro and outro to frame it within your course. Not all content will fit perfectly, but that's okay. You can supplement it with new videos, worksheets, or templates. For instance, you can turn your slides into downloadable PDFs. Take action steps for each lesson. A pro tip is use tools like Canva for worksheets and Camtasia for basic video editing. For instance, turn your slides into downloadable PDFs. Create action steps for each lesson. Engagement is key to a successful course. Add interactive features like quizzes, assignments, or discussion boards. For example, after the lesson on crafting a brand story, include a quiz or a short assignment where students can draft their own brand story. If your platform allows, Enable a comment section so students can share progress or ask questions. This builds a sense of community and makes your course more dynamic. Finally, it's time to host your course. Platforms like School, Thinkific or Kajabi make it easy to upload your content, organize modules, and even handle payments. Start with the soft launch. Offer it to your webinar attendees at a discounted rate. Their feedback can help you refine the course before you promote it widely. And don't forget to market it. Use social media, email campaigns, and even other webinars to drive traffic. So let's recap. First, extract the core content. Next, map out a clear course structure. Repurpose your webinar materials and add interactive elements. Finally, choose the right platform to launch your course. By following these steps, you will save time, maximize your content value, and create an asset that works for you 24/7. Now it's your turn. What's one segment from your webinar that could become a course module? Share it in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Passion Wealth for more strategies to turn your passion into profit. See you in the next video.